Winter is finally over, and although it may not feel like it outside just yet, Melanie Prosciutti brings spring to your kitchen with a delicious chicken Caesar salad.
The clock and the calendar, along with the glorious sunshine outside, put me in the mood for a grilled chicken Caesar salad tonight for dinner. But unfortunately, in reality, it's too cold out there for me to fire up that grill. So I'm going to show you how to make my really easy roasted chicken breasts. And as soon as we get these in the oven, and they're going to bake an hour and a half, we're going to put our salad together. Because I'm not putting my chicken breasts on the grill tonight, I've just decided to put them on a rack in a standard 9 by 13 inch roasting pan. I put the chicken on the top, a couple pats of butter on each one, and all I'm going to do is give them a simple grinding of some coarse sea salt. And you can use black pepper if you want, but I'm going to do this with some really fabulous peppercorn blend that has all sorts of pink peppercorns and telecherries and even black pepper. I think you're really going to like this. I'm just going to put these in the oven at 350 degrees for an hour and a half. How easy is that? Our chicken is in the oven roasting, and I just want to tell you, I like a classic Caesar dressing on my salad, and that means I use raw eggs, but not just any kind of raw eggs. I use pasteurized raw eggs, so nobody has to worry about that. Now what I've done is I've just, in the food processor here, I've just coarsely chopped some anchovy fillets and some garlic. You can use as much or as little of either as you want. I've added a 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard and a 1/2 teaspoon of coarsely ground black pepper. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. 1, 1, 2, 2. That's how I count my ingredients. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add both of my eggs, 1/2 of a very large lemon. Oh, this is wonderful. A tablespoon of sugar. Just to turn this on. That's a little loud, but that's okay. We're just going to let that run for about 10 or 15 seconds, and I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of your favorite olive oil. Dressing's done. Well, my chicken is out of the oven. Doesn't that look wonderful? And while it was roasting, I prepped a lot of my vegetables for my Caesar salad. I like to serve my Caesar as a main course, so I put a lot of extra goodies in it, that's playing by the rules in my house. So the first thing I have here today is romaine lettuce, which I'm going to do a fancy word. It's called chiffonade. And all that chiffonade means in French is, and I'm going to show you what it means. We need 2 heads of romaine lettuce, little ribbons. And when you go to eat the salad, cutting the lettuce this size makes it mouth-friendly, a lot easier to eat. That's one. All you do is gather up the top of the head. And romaine is just a wonderful lettuce. Well, it's classic in a Caesar salad. I'm sure you already knew that. But romaine is good in a lot of other things too. I like to mix it with all sorts of salad greens. So 2 heads of romaine, and this salad is going to serve 6 people as a main course for dinner tonight. I kind of like a salad plate. I like to layer my ingredients so that when the first person takes a scoop with everything on it, it's yummy for the first person and yummy for the last person who gets it. I don't toss my salads usually. So the next thing is I'm going to add some onion, as much or as little as you want. This is just 1 medium sweet onion, and it looks like I'm going to use, well, I'm going to use all of it today because I like onion on my salad. And if you remember from back in the crab meat quiche episode, we did oven roasted bacon. Well, I did that, and I'm going to add, I like bacon on my Caesar salad. So this is 6 strips. It's kind of like 1 per person of thick sliced oven roasted bacon. I found some spring asparagus in the grocery store, And it's kind of thin, but it's perfect for blanching, and it's perfect for adding to a Caesar salad. And it's spring, so we have spring asparagus in our Caesar salad. Now the next thing I like to add is a hard-cooked egg. And I have to wipe my hands here just a bit. 1 per person. You can cut them into wedges. I happen to have a nifty little egg wedger that just kind of does the job for me. Okay, now I have some lovely, I use Campari tomatoes, so I'm just going to put those all over the top. Now my real roasted chicken breasts are out. I'm going to remove the skin just because it's fat and I don't need any more fat in my life. But if you cook the chicken with the skin on, it's what's going to make it stay really moist. And all I'm going to do is quickly coarse chop into bite-sized chunks. And I'm just going to put 1 or 2, I'm just going to show you how to put it on the salad because, quite frankly, I'm going to serve my salad without the chicken on it tonight. So everybody's going to have a nice, warm, boneless, skinless chicken breast. You've got to have Parmigiano Reggiano, and it's got to be the real thing. And we're going to grate it fresh, folks, and don't buy that stuff in the jar with the green lid on it. I made some homemade croutons. And this recipe is included on the website with the Caesar salad recipe. You, back here. And sea salt. Peppercorn blend. All I need to do is get my dressing out of the refrigerator and we're ready to eat. In the time it took these chicken breasts to roast, I've prepared a meal that makes you want to open up the doors and enjoy the sunshine. It may not be spring out there, but it is spring in Melanie's kitchen. And for these and all of my recipes, just go to my website.
Thanks, Melanie. Up next, we'll give you a sneak peek at Chevy's newest model that will help the environment and possibly even your bank account.